darkness deep and skies turn gray, I trust in God to show the way. His mighty hand will hold me tight, guiding my steps through darkest night. No fear too great, no pain too deep, His promises are mine to keep. Through storms unknown and trials near, I'll walk with faith without fear. Walking strong through God's mighty hand, He leads me safely through every land. In joy or sorrow, come what may, God's strength will carry me each day. When doubts arise and hope grows thin, I feel His power deep within. He lifts me up, He makes me whole, restoring peace to my weary soul. His hand will part the seas for me, removing chains and setting me free. With every step, my heart will sing, praising the love that God will bring. Walking strong through God's mighty hand, He leads me safely through every land. In joy or sorrow, come what may, God's strength will carry me each day. Though mountains rise and rivers flow, His hand will guide me where to go. When shadows fall and trials remain, His love will ease my every pain. No burden too heavy, no night too long, with God beside me I'll stay strong. His grace restores, His power renews, with each step His peace shines through. Now as I journey with heart renewed, I'm filled with gratitude and faith imbued. His mighty hand is my steady guide. Through every challenge, He's by my side. With hands uplifted, I'll sing His praise, thankful for strength in all my days. Walking strong, I'll never stray, held by His hand, come what may. Walking strong through God's mighty hand, He leads me safely through every land. In joy or sorrow, come what may. When the road is rough and hard to see, I know God's power will carry me through every valley, through every storm. His mighty hand keeps my soul warm. No fear too great, no burden too wide. With God beside me, I'll safely abide. His power calms the raging seas and sets my weary spirit free. God's power guides through life's trials, restoring hope across the miles. In darkest nights or brightest days, His endless strength lights all my ways. rise and faith feels weak, it's God's strength and peace I seek. He lifts me up when I fall low, His power leads where I should go. Through challenges unknown, paths unclear, I'll walk with faith, I'll have no fear. His hand will hold, His light will show. Through every trial my trust will grow. God's power guides through life's trials, restoring hope across the miles. In darkest nights or brightest days, His endless strength lights all my ways. His power breaks chains, His love sets free. He walks each step with you and me. No storm too strong, no night too long. With God's power, I'll carry on. In His presence I find my rest. His mighty hand knows what is best. Through fire and rain I'll hold on tight. God's power turns darkness into light. Now as I journey with heart renewed, I feel His blessings in all I do. His power surrounds, His love sustains, guiding my steps through joys and pains. With hands uplifted I'll praise His name, forever thankful, never the same. Through every trial my faith will stay. In God's power I'll find my way. God's power guides through life's trials, restoring hope across the miles. In darkest nights or brightest days, His endless strength lights all my ways. When my journey ends and I see His face, I'll thank Him for His endless grace. For every step He's walked with me, in God's power I am free. Shadows fall and hope seems lost, I remember the love that paid the cost. Through darkest nights His light will shine, His strength eternal, forever mine. No storm too fierce, no mountain too steep, God's mighty hand my soul will keep. In every trial, through joy or pain, His strength restores my hope again. Hope restored through God's eternal strength, a guiding light through life's long length. In every season His power remains, bringing peace through joys and pains. When fear arises and faith grows weak, I find His strength, the hope I seek. He lifts me high, He clears my way, turning darkness into brighter days. His voice so calm, His hand so strong. With God beside me I'll carry on. No path too hard, no burden too wide. In His strength I'll always abide. Restored through God's eternal strength, a guiding light through life's long length. In every season His power remains, bringing peace through joys and pains. Strength renews when I am weak, His words of comfort, the peace I seek. In storms of life I hear His call, be still my child, I'll catch you if you fall. With hands uplifted, my soul will sing, for hope restored, His love will bring. Each step I take, I walk in grace, guided by strength in His holy place. Now as I journey through life's race, I see His power in every space. His strength surrounds, His love remains, a steady force through joys and pains. With faith renewed, I'll trust His plan, forever held by His mighty hand. In every trial I'll boldly stand, knowing my hope is in God's command. Hope restored through God's eternal strength, a guiding light through life's long length. In every season His power remains, bringing peace through joys and pains. When my journey ends and I see His face, I'll thank Him, Lord, for His endless grace. For every trial
when my spirit feels tired and worn, and my heart is heavy, burdened and torn, I look to the skies and see His might. God's endless power brings strength and light. He lifts me up when I fall low. His love and grace continue to flow. No mountain too high, no valley too deep. With God's power, my faith I'll keep. Faith renewed by God's endless power, His love sustains through every hour. In darkest nights or brightest days, God's mighty hand guides all my ways. When fear arises and hope fades away, God's power gives strength to face each day. His promises stand unshaken, secure. His endless love will always endure. He calms the seas, He moves the skies. In His strength my faith will rise. Through trials unknown and paths unclear, God's power conquers every fear. Faith renewed by God's endless power, His love sustains through every hour. In darkest nights or brightest days, God's mighty hand guides all my ways. When fear arises and hope fades away, God's power gives strength to face each day. His promises stand unshaken, secure. His endless love will always endure. He calms the seas, He moves the skies. In His strength my faith will rise. Through trials unknown and paths unclear, God's power conquers every fear. Faith renewed by God's endless power, His love sustains through every hour. In darkest nights or brightest days, God's mighty hand guides all my ways. His power brings peace when storms arise, wiping away my doubts and cries. When I am weak, His strength is near, whispering softly, have no fear. With faith renewed, I'll walk each mile, guided by love that makes me smile. No trial too hard, no road too long. In God's power I'll remain strong. Now as I walk, my heart at peace, I know His power will never cease. His hand holds firm, His grace remains through all of life's joys and pains. With hands uplifted, I'll sing His praise, grateful for strength in all my days. Faith renewed, I'll boldly stand, secure in God's mighty hand. Oh, faith renewed by God's endless power, His love sustains through every hour. In darkest nights or brightest days, God's mighty hand guides all my way. When my journey ends and I see His face, I'll bow before Him in endless grace. For every step when the morning light breaks through the sky, I feel His peace as days go by. In every moment, through joy or pain, His love brings peace that will remain. No fear too great, no storm too wild, God's peace restores my inner child. Through every season, in all I do, I'll live in peace that comes from You. Living every day with God's peace, His calming love will never cease. Through trials unknown and joys untold, His peace sustains and makes me bold. When doubts arise and hope feels low, His peace within will gently grow. His whispers calm my restless mind, a deeper peace I always find. His hands will guide, His light will show. Through darkest paths, His peace will flow. No valley deep, no mountain high, with God's peace my spirit flies. Living every day with God's peace, His calming love will never cease. Through trials unknown and joys untold, His peace sustains and makes me bold. When life's burdens feel too strong, His peace reminds me I belong. He lifts me up, He takes my hand. With God's peace I understand. His peace is hope, His peace is rest. In every trial I'm truly blessed. Each step I take, He walks with me, a steady peace that sets me free. Now as I walk through life's race, I'm wrapped in God's unending grace. His peace surrounds, His love remains. Through life's sorrows, joys and gains. With hands uplifted, I praise His name, thankful for peace that stays the same. In every season, in every place, I'm living daily in God's grace. Living every day with God's peace, His calming love will never cease. Through trials unknown and joys untold, His peace sustains and makes me bold. When my journey ends and I see His face,
life's waters rise and storms appear, I feel His presence drawing near. Through crashing waves and winds that roar, God's steady hand will lead me ashore. No fear too great, no path too wide. With God beside me, I'll safely abide. His light will shine through darkest night, guiding my soul toward what is right. Guided safely through life's rough waters by God's love. I'm held in shelter through every storm, through waves so high. His grace sustains, my spirit won't die. When doubts arise and hope seems gone, I hear His voice urging me on. Be strong, my child, I'll never leave. In me there's peace, just trust and believe. He parts the seas when I'm afraid. His love the anchor that won't fade. No storm too fierce, no tide too strong. In His embrace I'll carry on. Guided safely through life's rough waters by God's love. I'm held in shelter through every storm, through waves so high. His grace sustains, my spirit won't die. He calms the sea, He clears the skies. His endless mercy never denies. His hand will hold when I'm weak and lost. For every journey He paid the cost. With faith renewed, I'll stand secure. God's mighty love will always endure. No fear remains, no doubt can stay. With God beside me, I'll find my way. Now as I walk this path unknown, I'm never lost, never alone. His light before me, His love behind. In every trial, His peace I find. With hands uplifted, I sing His praise, thankful for love that guides